Welcome, Scorpio. This is your Lovescope reading for June 2015. My name is Tilly, and welcome to Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to, well, these fabulous cards, let me take a moment, please, to thank you for your likes, your shares, your favorites. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the support you give me each and every day. Truly. Now, let's get to you because we start with the Two of Cups. Now, how beautiful is that for a love reading? Okay, new partnerships, new beginnings, making bonds stronger. Now, it is the center card. And I am going to read this as a love reading, absolutely, but it almost looks like you are more into finances, okay? We have a lot of pentacles on the board and the Wheel of Fortune, which I kind of contribute to. Finances and well-being more than I would love in a general reading. I would look at that as finances more. And, you know, we have the King of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups, which is all about creating finances and well-being and stability. You know, we have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. So it's starting in new beginnings of knowing where we're spending our money and how we are applying it in our life and what kind of value we give it. So, but let's go love here, absolutely. But I would almost say that you come into the month with this passion and this beauty and these new beginnings, but as the month progresses, I think you're more serious about what you're doing outside of love. But then, since this is the beginning card, I would have to say that you would end the month, or it's a duality. I mean, it's all about balance. I mean, you've got the Two of Wands, and you know, we have the Two of Cups. We have the Wheel of Fortune, which is about balance. So it's finding your balance maybe between work, career, where you're going in that area, and having the time or opening up the doors to opportunity for a relationship to start. It could very well mean that. We have the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Well, I would have to say then that the King of Pentacles is all about your ideas about what a relationship should be, what your happily ever after should look like. Understanding it, you know, you have the self-confidence this month, or you have this knowing this month of what it really needs to look like, what it really needs to feel like. And I think you have the power to manipulate the circumstances, and maybe manipulate is not the greatest word to use, but you mold it, you create it, you make it into a very comfortable, beautiful place in your life. You know what needs to happen. Now, if you're not in a relationship, this is your light shining so brightly. I mean, with the Two of Cups here, I would have to say that you will meet somebody, and it might be somebody to tell you that that is not what you want. That is definitely not what you want, because sometimes we need to know what we don't want in order to understand what we really truly do want. But meeting somebody for your happily ever after, going towards your happily ever after, absolutely, it could be definitely a long-term relationship coming into being. And if you are in a relationship, it's knowing how to make everything come together so perfectly, so completely, so much with a flow. It's creating the happiness, it's creating the abundance, it's creating the passion, it's creating the beauty. And you're going to have this clarity of thought, of knowing what to do and when to do and why to do it, in order to create that happily ever after, that beauty, that joy in your life, that passion. Now we have the Death card with the Four of Pentacles. The Death card is all about, you know, almost being in a cocoon, so to speak, and emerging as that butterfly. Allowing the true you to come forward. Now, it is with the Four of Pentacles. So you're not allowing it. You're not allowing this transformation. You're holding back in some way. You're holding on to some old, worn out rule or Perhaps you're in the relationship, you know it's been over for a long time and you just can't seem to take that step to move forward. Maybe you're not bringing your gifts to the table, your unique talents to the table like you should be. Maybe you're hiding a part of who you are, which would be, it would just add to the experience of the other person who loves you. Or it would allow you to meet that perfect somebody in your life. So maybe you're being too shy or too reserved, or you hold back or you pull back. Maybe it's the old tape recorder playing in your head that you're not worthy or you're not deserving. And so you self-sabotage yourself before you really get out of the gate when it comes to relationships. And this is the time to break out of the cocoon. This is the time to stand strong in who you are. It's the time to allow your wings to expand, to fly, to be the butterfly you were sent to be, to enjoy the beauty of the world, the beauty of love. So it's listening to our inner child and then responding in like. It's listening to our heart. It's shutting off the ego. It's allowing ourselves to step out of our comfort zone, to show a little bit more of ourselves and who we truly are and what makes us tick and what makes us happy, what makes us unique, what makes us so lovable, so beautiful, so desirable. We have the Wheel of Fortune with the Knight of Pentacles. So in the last reading, this came out, so for Libra, and I couldn't get my eyes off of the three figures. Okay, so you have the robed person in red, facing the door, closing the door. You have the person on the bottom, outstretching their arm, making that declaration. And we have the person in white, starting the new beginnings, creating the new beginnings, stepping into the new beginnings. And so now I can't take my focus off of it. So it's the same here. It's the same kind of energy. But a little bit different because it's with the Knight of Pentacles here. It's knowing your steps forward. It's being able to close those doors of yesterday in order to step into who you have transformed into being when it comes to love and coming into relationships. It's finding that balance. It's knowing what makes you happy and then expressing it. It's having the courage, okay? We're wearing red here. It's definitely having the courage. Definitely having the courage. We have the Two of Wands in Judgment. So a lot of twos, a lot of presence for stability, for balance. But this is where it's who you have been. It's who you are allowing out to really, I mean, Judgment comes in and allows those beautiful opportunities to happen in your life. But you have to, it's almost like you have to make those affirmations. You have to, you know, so take time to meditate, take time to pray, but more importantly, make time to do those affirmations of I am beautiful, I am deserving, I am loving. I expect only good to come to me in relationships. It's making those affirmations and believing in yourself and believing the power and using that empowerment to show who you truly are and can be in a relationship and letting your light shine. I've said that so much in the readings this month. Let's pick you an angel card here. You know, it's instinct to grab a deck and do that, but this deck does not cooperate well when you do that. It's big and bulky, but it's so much fun. The messages I get astound me each and every time. It is my confirmation deck. It allows me to dwell deeper into a part of the message that I may have glossed over, or highlight part of the message, or add to the message. Or it has on occasion completely corrected me where I've kind of gotten one perception of the cards laying on the table, and it opens my eyes to how the cards really can be read. So maybe there's a portion of you out there that need a different message than what I said today. So let's see how the angels are going to wow us today. And we have the 7 of Gabrielle. Stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, and claim your personal power. I just love the way Spirit works. Stand up for who you truly are. I mean, look at that rainbow in that storm forming. Look at those wings extended. Look at you flying like that butterfly, although you are definitely not a butterfly in this picture. You're flying. You're flying high. You're allowing your inner child to soar. You're letting your confidence and your personality come forth and show people who you truly are, and your light raises. And you attract so much more love and beauty and excitement in your life because you have the courage to do that. And it does take courage. It does take courage to break out of that cocoon. It does take courage to stretch your wings for the first time and truly try to fly. But when you are determined and you know you are worthy and you believe in yourself, there's no stopping you. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.